right, man. I watched the Super Bowl. Really wasn't nothing to write home about. I pretty much thought it could go this way if the refs didn't get there. Philly was the better team. I mean, anytime you see a team come in with the number one ranked defense and, they got the formula, the formula to win the championship is as simple as, being able to run the ball, stop the run, get after the quarterback. And then if you got a quarterback that can throw that thing, that's pretty much the formula right then and there. That's what Philadelphia did last night. Kansas City had problems all year trying to, with their offensive line and block. They don't run the ball that effectively. The passing game, kind of been shaky all year. Mahomes wasn't a Pro Bowler, and if the refs didn't get involved, and we thought they got involved early on that first AJ Brown deep ball on third down. We thought it was going to be that type of night, but this should show Buffalo, Baltimore. This is how you play Kansas City. You have to be able to have a great pressure without having to send a fifth guy. And that's what they did. From Jalen Carter, Josh Sweat, everybody played well. Jordan Davis, they invested into their front seven very well, front four to be exact. Brandon Graham was able to come back. I mean, they had guys all across that front four that got after it. And, when Kansas City abandoned the run, which Andy Reid teams are known for abandoning the run, it was open season. They got so many sacks, and they didn't blitz. 6 sacks and then blitz. Had Mahomes throwing picks, throwing up, and Mahomes' receiving core wasn't that good this year. Travis Kelce, he was ass. Xavier Worthy, he caught, some, second half touchdowns, the garbage time one. Hollywood Brown was injured from from the get-go this season. Juju Smith-Schuster's ass. DeAndre Hopkins, time to retire. So, yeah, it was a wrap. They was, just let you know, for Baltimore and for Buffalo, it's a mental thing about Kansas City. Philadelphia came in and made it look easy. And the whole thing was, the NFC was playing for second place, and what they come in here, it wasn't even close. This is the team that was just beating y'all ass every year. It was the Buffalo, Baltimore, Miami, whoever it was. This is how you build. This is how you build to beat Patrick Mahomes. You pressure them. If you start to get after them, you stop that. If you stop Kansas City run early, Andy Reid teams is shown to know that they will not run the ball again, and they will be one-dimensional. And whenever you can get them to be one-dimensional, when you can get them to be one-dimensional, then you have an opportunity to go get it. They stopped the run pretty well, stopped Saquon, but they couldn't stop Jalen Hurts. They committed. They did what any team would do. You know what I'm saying? They stopped the run. And they made Jalen Hurts beat him with his arm, and he did. A lot of one-on-ones on the outside. He threw an ill-advised pick, but that was an issue with the protection. They fixed that. That didn't happen too many more times, with the protection. And ultimately, this was a Kansas City team that been overachieving all year. They've been overachieving all year. All year they've been overachieving. This team wasn't that good on paper. He just has a mental advantage over Josh Allen. He has a mental advantage over Lamar Jackson. That's it. If you was wondering how to beat Patrick Mahomes, same way Tampa did it, same way these teams did it. They dominated the trenches. You get there with 4. Easier said than done. In Philadelphia, Howie Roseman knew how to build a team. And, Hurts, they, Spagnuolo liked the blitz, and Hurts was able to beat the blitz with his legs. He was able to beat the blitz with his legs. So them mobile quarterbacks, it's kind of like it's mandatory to have a mobile quarterback now. Because it's hard. It's hard to account for those legs, and he made enough throws last night. AJ Brown made enough big throws and big catches last night, and just the threat of Saquon Barkley. The threat of Saquon Barkley, you know what I'm saying? That was enough. them having to commit personnel to stop Saquon Barkley, that opened up on the outside. That opened it up on the outside. You know, that opened up a lot of opportunity on the outside, and the Eagles receivers won. AJ Brown showed why he one of the top 10 receivers. Devontae Smith, he had a little hamstring injury. He came in and he did his thing. Johan Dotson caught a deep ball and did shit all year. So, it was a good game. And, if you Kansas City, you got to, probably go out there, find some better offensive linemen, you know, find a young running back that you can lean on, probably find, a good receiver and start, kind of retooling that front, that defense. They lost to Jarius Sneed to free agency. That's going to happen. You can't pay everybody. Start rebuilding that offense and give Patrick Mahomes some weaponry. Travis Kelce thinking about retiring. So, DeAndre Hopkins trying to retire. Juju Smith-Schuster probably trying to retire. Hollywood Brown, you can't really bank on him. Worthy is the only real young guy you really can build around for real. So we built, we looking to get offensive line if I'm them. We looking to get a nice number one receiver, a couple more receivers to go with Worthy. Looking for a young running back, which you can find that a lot of places in the draft. And then defensively, we looking to retool up defensively. But, the Philly built for the long haul. They got a good team. Hurts played really, really well. He played really well in that first Super Bowl, just made some mistakes. And this game wasn't never remotely close. I mean, shit, it was 24-0 at the half. They scored 16 garbage time points. This wasn't even close. This game was pretty much over, after the pick six with Cooper DeJean. And Jalen Hurts was named the Super Bowl MVP, rightfully so. 72 yards on the ground, 1 touchdown, 2 tubs through the air. Didn't have to do much defense. Defense was the real MVP. That defense was the real absolute MVP for the Philadelphia Eagles, bar none. They were the real MVP. They held it down. They did their thing. They were the real MVP. They were the real MVP. That defense, was the real MVP. So it was a good game. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. Want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon, Kick, Twitch, the whole nine. Peace.